Let's do a tutorial and talk about the difference between Dr.Pen's HYDRAPEN and Dr.Pen's microneedling pen. This is a cross between a hydrofacial and a microneedling device. They're both made by Dr.Pen. They actually serve two different functions. This is actually meant to be a nano needling device. You can go all the way up to 1, but the difference between this is the needles actually have holes in them. They're hollow needles that actually take serum and deposit it into your skin. So you don't glide with this device, you actually stamp it, and I'll show you how to do that. First, let's get some serum in here. Fill up this cartridge with whatever serum you want to put into your machine and get that deeper penetration on. I'm using the AU79 human stem cells. These actually come in 2 containers. One is the freeze-dried powder and one is the diluent. You put them together. This will get you about 3 applications on the HYDRAPEN. This is a really light serum, so I'm actually going to put that to a 1 because I really want that to be a slow flow. If you have a heavier serum, you probably want to dial that up to a 3 so that you can actually get a better flow for a thicker serum. We're going to pop that into the machine and we're going to put the cover on. And if you take a look at it, it looks a lot like a hydrofacial device and has these metal conductors if you want to use the EMS option. The EMS option is actually going to help to drive it deeper. Then you can set it from 0.25 to 1.0. I like to just use it as a nano needling. You'll actually get a really nice experience. You can actually do it on a daily basis. This is really going to help with fine lines, texture, any scarring. You want to stamp it, let the fluid go into your skin, and then move the stamp along. You take it to your skin and you just stamp it 1 pass at a time. You could do 2 passes and you can do 3 passes, but this is not going to be a very serious invasive procedure. This is just going to make sure that you get maximum penetration of the fluids that you choose. You will feel that little bit of suction because that is the unit making sure that those needles are getting deep down into your skin. Like to turn around with the EMS, you can get those leveled in as well, and that's just going to really help that penetration. You don't feel much of a difference on the EMS of the lower levels, but it does get the product deeper into your skin, so it makes it that much more effective. Can you hear the fluids bubbling up? They're getting up, and you can see them depositing onto your skin. Every once in a while, if you feel the fluids are really just coming out a little bit too quickly, just give it a little rub. You have those channels. Don't waste the fluids. That was 1 pass, and I got through almost all of my fluids. If I'm going to do a second pass, I'll probably have to refill it with either another fluid or the same fluid. Minimally invasive. You can use it every single day, and then you just continue on with your skincare. I hope that's helpful in figuring out how to use it and how this is very, very different from microneedling. Really intended to be deep hydration and penetration. I hope that's helpful. I'll talk to you soon.